Hello, beautiful people. It has been such a long time, I'm sure, since you've heard from me. Just to catch you up, I have been working diligently, like for months now, putting some new things together, getting some clarity on things, and trying to fully get back to myself before I just engaged with you and tried to steer you in the right direction. A lot of you have been around since first started writing devotionals way back in maybe 2002 or so. And so I really want to thank you for sticking in there with me, for checking up on me when I went silent and went ghost. A lot of you sent me very encouraging emails asking, when was I going to write again or what was going on with me, and tell me you missed my messages. So that meant much more than you'll ever know. I felt like it would be hypocritical of me to try to lead you when I was very like in a really dark place and not able to give you the best of the best. And so now that I'm feeling like more and more like myself every day and even a better version of myself, I think I am able to now guide and share and let you guys know what I made it through and what I learned from it and what's to come. This video is partially a celebration because I've just launched a new site. So I would love you guys to check out the link that's included in the email and tell me your honest thoughts. I'm announcing it here to you before I share it with anyone else. And I really value your opinion. Something else that's going to be new around here in this community, I'm going to be doing video devotionals. I know a lot of people are very busy. You don't want to necessarily read this very long article. You're always on the go. So I decided to make something that you could just listen to as you work or as you drive or whatever it is you're doing so that it would allow you to multitask. So our very first devotional of 2019 is going to be called Light Your Candle. From a very long time ago, as a little girl, I remember, getting attention and feeling very uncomfortable with that attention. I felt like when I would get a compliment, there was always an envious eye, or always some backhanded sarcasm met with it by an onlooker. From there, I decided I don't really like much attention, and I don't, even though I appreciate compliments, I am not comfortable getting them around other people because I don't want anyone to envy me. I don't want jealousy. I don't want that negative attention that sometimes comes with a compliment. It might make someone that's insecure look at you like, well, why her? Or she ain't nothing special, or whatever it is. I didn't like the ugliness that came with it. So I've always liked to get compliments just one on one, or like I just don't like attention or the spotlight. So, in that thought process, as I got deeper and deeper into feeling that way, I noticed that I toned myself down. I didn't like to dress in ways or show my personality or dance or sing or anything that would draw attention to me. I withdrew from it because of that very reason. I didn't want the jealousy. I didn't want the headbutting. I just didn't want issues and problems with other people. And the thing about that is, it's funny because it worked, it had a reverse effect. No matter how quiet I got, no matter how much I dimmed my light, the people around me still saw it. Therefore, I still had problems with people. There were people still jealous, or people like, oh, nothing special about her, or people like, oh, you think she's this way? Well, she's really this way, or I heard this about her. And as time went on, what happened is people continued to see my light, but I stopped seeing it. And when you allow people to take you to a place where you look up and you have sacrificed so much of yourself in order to make other people comfortable, that is never going to work in your benefit. Otherwise, God would have never given you all these attributes that people see in you that make you great or make you who you are. He didn't give them to us so that we could be quiet about them. He gave them to us so that we could use them to help other people and so that it could be celebrated. Yours might be in the form of, oh, you do too much. Your personality is too big. Nobody's going to be able to handle you. That's too much work. Nobody wants to do all that. Or for you, it might be that you get silent when envious people are in the room. But the right people are always going to know how to handle you. And I think that is one of our problems. I know I've struggled with this before. You always look for some love, support, and acceptance in certain people. And normally it is your friends, your closest friends, and your family. But that's not how life always works. We might not get it from exactly who we want it from, but God always provides it. 2019, light your candle. I want you all to think about the ways you have taken from yourself or you've let in the behavior and actions of others and how they receive and perceive you cause you to tone down who you are. Okay, cause you to not be great. People can either dance in your light, they can shine with you, or they could go sit in the dark with someone else. God did not gift us with the things that make us unique for us to keep them a secret, right? He gifted you because he knew you were bold enough to do something with it. And so do something with it. I hope this resonates with you. Thank you for hanging in there with me. And if, it's been too long since you last heard from me, I will take no offense whatsoever to you leaving the distro. I know people like consistency, and I have not been able to give this my all. So I do apologize to all of you that have rocked with me and have rooted for me and have encouraged me. Like, even if I wasn't able to get right back to you and get right back to it, you were what pushed me. And now that I'm just very clear on what to do in my life and what my purpose is, let's rock on out. Let's rock out.